First rates of the day, first rates of the week. Vodafone Idea is off to a great start, and why not? I mean, you've got Rakesh Jhunwala and Radhakishan Damani. The shareholding pattern clearly seems to be indicating and sharing that their names have come out. Future Consumer, well, they're talking about a haircut, or Reliance is talking about a haircut for the deal to go through. The stock is a liquid name, but not off to a great start. IDBI Bank, sale, oh my, there you go. It's reacting to numbers. A 30 rupee stock suddenly has become a 38 rupee stock. That's like real, it's on real turbo chart, so to speak. Biocon, well, they're moving in the right direction in terms of a clinical trial of a medicine is what I understand. So Biocon is at 435. You've got uptick, which I think is clearly visible, and it is more and more visible in terms of the volume activity. I'm simply going to scan my screen here. Reliance 1911. In the AGM, they've said the Aramco deal is still on. I mean, Reliance is nearing towards 2000. Not it was at 850 at the peak of the pandemic crisis. So it's more than double now in a matter of 3 months, and we are looking at 75 to 80 billion dollars of market cap only coming in only because of Reliance. It has added that kind of a market cap. Indiabull Housing 241. Clariant Chemicals, they've given a fat dividend. News came out of the weekend. Stock is up 12%. And then you've got Avenue Supermart, which is an expensive stock, poor set of numbers. But the market belief in the long-term story is so intact that it is now down only 5% despite poor and pathetic set of numbers. Aisha?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, on my screens, the top traded counter today is Biocon. After getting the DGCI approval for their drug, Biocon is holding up a solid 4.5%. There's BHEL as well, which has made quite a bit of dash. So about in excess of 4.5%. That's the first rate on the stock price. There's Indiabull Housing, which is back in the green, about a 3% dash there as well. And metals, you know, it's a strong show. It's a follow through from last week. Today too on my screen, both SAIL as well as JSW Steel are holding out very smartly. On the flip side though, there's TCS, which is ebbing off a little bit. There's Jubilant Foodworks, which is down. BPCL, Bharti seeing just that mild bit of red. 573 thereabouts is where that stock is. And Bajaj Auto is also seeing some weakness at 2887. That could very well just be a sentiment because of, you know, Pune going into lockdown for a few days. But that's that. The Nifty level is looking quite okay. We're comfortably above the 10,800 mark. Having said that, these are just early days. Let's wait by and see whether these rates really sustain, or do we give up these gains as we go into trade. The breadth also has opened positive, and I think that is a positive sign. But CK, does it look like we'll manage to latch on to 10,800, because that's been a bit of a slippery wicket even past week?
Well, I think we are comfortably past that in the futures, and with Reliance doing very well, I don't think the Nifty should have too much difficulty in sustaining itself about 10,800 today. The Bank Nifty is also chipped in, so I think that will also contribute to Nifty gains. So breadth seems to be decent, leaders are in action, and news flow continues in Reliance. So, and the Nifty holds about 10,800. I think all these are positive elements that should ensure that prices should continue. I think today's today's breadth is very distinctly positive. I can count only some 6 or 7 stocks in the futures which are in the negative. So that kind of tells you the story of what is what. We had these misgivings earlier about FI positions being negative, etc. But the market doesn't seem to be mindful of any of those facts and just wants to keep going. Would like to see better leadership as the day goes along, but I think with Reliance leading from the front and Hindustan Lever, etc. also staying up, I think we should be coasting towards the 200 DME very quickly.